This is OwlUp, where learning happens in minutes, not hours. For a deeper journey, explore all our courses at owlup.co. Now, let's dive in. Chapter 1 of Atomic Habits in Practice. Build one habit at a time. Introduction to Habit Building. In this chapter, you'll learn: explain the significance of habit formation. Let's dive in. About half of what you did today ran on autopilot, and most of it wasn't designed by you. You checked your phone without thinking, opened the same apps, reacted the same way to stress. In this episode, we'll pull back the curtain on who's really writing your daily script. About 40 to 45% of what you did today was driven by habits, not fresh decisions, and tech quietly amplifies that. Every notification, red badge, and autoplay timer is designed to trigger a cue, routine, reward loop in your brain. But the same wiring can work for you, not just for your apps. In this episode, we'll zoom in on how tiny tech-shaped actions stack up. Answering one Slack message in bed just to check? That can become a 20-minute scroll habit within weeks. But setting a 2-minute shutdown routine at 9:30 p.m. can, over 66+ days, turn into a reliable digital sunset that protects your sleep and focus. We'll break down why small, repeatable tech behaviors beat big digital detoxes, how to pick one atomic tech habit that's actually sustainable, simple environment tweaks, like where you charge your phone, that change your default actions without willpower. Here's the key shift. Instead of trying to overhaul your whole digital life, you'll get farther by targeting one tiny behavior that happens often. Frequency beats drama. A habit you touch 15 to 20 times a day, like unlocking your phone, has far more leverage than a weekly 2-hour focus block. Research on implementation intentions shows clear if X, then Y plans can double follow-through, so we'll anchor new routines to moments that already exist. First unlock after waking, opening your laptop, or seeing a notification after 9 p.m. This way, repetition does the heavy lifting. Think of your phone as a lab bench. Every tap is a data point you can redesign. To make this practical, you'll work with 3 levers: specificity, scale, and scaffolding. 1. Get surgical about the moment. Vague, use my phone less at night. Precise, after 9:30 p.m., on the first unlock, I open Kindle instead of Instagram. Notice 3 concrete pieces. Trigger, after 9:30 p.m. on the first unlock. Action, open Kindle. Target behavior, replacing one app, not your whole evening. That level of detail is where the 2010 meta-analysis found 2 times better follow-through. Aim for one trigger that already happens at least 5 to 10 times a week. 2. Shrink the action until it's slightly embarrassing. Your brain resists actions that cost too much energy. Your first version should take literally many 60 seconds, even if the long-term habit is bigger. Examples. Focus. When you open your laptop for work, spend 30 seconds closing all non-work tabs. Learning. On your commute, listen to 1 minute of a language app as soon as Spotify opens. Boundaries. When Slack lights up after 6 p.m., add 1 sentence to your tomorrow list before replying. If you're only succeeding 80% of the time, it's still too big. Cut it in half. 3. Stack one safeguard on top. One small safeguard can multiply your odds of repeating the action. Use tech against itself. Friction. Move the problem app to the last screen. Bury it in a folder. Extra 2 to 3 swipes equals extra decision point. Prompt. Rename a folder to your rule. After 9:30, read 5 pages. Pre-commitment. Set a 9:25 p.m. calendar alert. In 5 minutes, switch to reading app on first unlock. You're engineering a mini-system where the path of least resistance is your chosen action. 4. Track repetitions, not streak perfection. Aim for 50 to 100 reps, not never miss a day. If you hit the trigger 10 times a week, that's 5 to 10 weeks of practice. Miss a day? Irrelevant. The only failure is not restarting at the next trigger. Your challenge this week: pick one tech moment you repeat daily. First unlock, first tab, first notification after a set time. Design a 60-second replacement action, add one safeguard, and log how many times you executed over 7 days. Your score is total reps, not streak length. Think in terms of leverage. Instead of be more mindful, tie your small action to a specific tech behavior with a clear win you can measure in minutes, taps, or pages. Example 1. Email control. Trigger: first time you open email each morning. Action: spend 45 seconds staring only the 3 messages that truly matter today. Safeguard: set your inbox to show 10 emails per page, not 50, to cap the initial flood. Target: cut morning email drift from 25 to 10 minutes within 2 weeks. Example 2. Health via screens. Trigger: first video you watch on YouTube after work. Action: stand up and do 10 squats before hitting play. Safeguard: rename your YouTube home screen bookmark to 10 squats first. Target: accumulate 300 squats in 30 days without going to the gym. This isn't about willpower. It's about attaching accountable action to a screen moment you already hit dozens of times a week and letting repetition quietly stack the gains. Behavior change tech is on track to get sharply more precise. In the next 3 to 5 years, your watch could detect stress spikes within 30 seconds and auto-prompt a 3-breath pattern 10 times a day. Learning apps may adapt difficulty every 20 to 30 taps to keep you in the sweet spot of focus. Expect defaults to shift too: routers shipping with 11 p.m., 6 a.m. pause modes, or cars limiting notifications above 30 miles per hour. Start noticing which systems already nudge you, then decide which deserve that power. Treat this as building a tiny portfolio of behaviors. One well-chosen action, repeated 70 to 100 times, can reclaim 3 to 5 hours a month from default tech use. As you succeed, upgrade only 10 to 20% at a time, slightly longer, slightly harder, slightly more meaningful. In 6 months, you'll have 4 to 6 invisible systems quietly pulling your day in a better direction. Try this experiment. Pick one tiny habit from the episode's examples, like doing 2 push-ups after you brush your teeth at night, and run it for the next 3 days. Before you start, tape a sticky note to your bathroom mirror that says 2 push-ups after brushing, so the cue is impossible to miss. Each night, immediately after brushing, do the 2 push-ups, then say out loud, "habit done," and give yourself a quick fist pump to test how celebration affects your motivation. At the end of day 3, notice: did the clear cue plus tiny size plus quick celebration make it easier to show up, even when you were tired? This was OwlUp, your daily step forward. To keep learning with structured courses and more insights, go to owlup.co. Until tomorrow!